Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. Welcome to the 21st millennium. The year 2000. And we're going to be starting with Counter-Strike. I do have to mention, of course, I did skip one game, the first game on the list for 2000, and that was Baldur's Gate 2. And I think not much really needs to be said. Of course, I think Baldur's Gate 2 is one of the greatest games of all time. I think it still holds up. I recently, I don't know how recently it was, but I know somewhat recently, within the last few years, I did do a full Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, and it's still quite a bit of fun. So there you have it. It's great. Check it out. So that's that. Counter-Strike was originally developed as a mod for Half-Life multiplayer. And, yeah, it was developed by two guys who just, in their free time, made a mod. And they eventually both went on to work for Valve. One of them made a really shitty first-person shooter that was like a Counter-Strike ripoff that no one has ever heard of. And the other guy got arrested for soliciting a minor or something like that. So anyways, that's besides the point. So Counter-Strike has gone through quite a number of versions over the years. Since the OG days, it's obviously no longer a mod for anything, and most people probably would never have even thought of it as a mod. But yeah, it's certainly one of the longest running, most well-known multiplayer first-person shooters of all time. And I think it's still... Hold on, let's check the Steam charts for today. Yep, number one is Counter-Strike. By such a massive... I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. Currently, like as of recording right now, about 800,000 people are playing Counter-Strike Go. Number two is Dota 2 at 265,000. So that's kind of what, and that's every day, you know, every day. Counter-Strike Go is just, and Counter-Strike has been played with this sort of fanaticism for the last 23 years, you know. So yeah, obviously there's no doubting that Counter-Strike is one of the best games of all time. There's really no doubting that. I didn't need to make this video, but since we just did a couple first-person shooters against bots, I figured let's do Counter-Strike against some bots and just see how it compares, because this is not an arena shooter in the same sense. I guess it is kind of, but it's like, what isn't an arena shooter, really? But whereas Quake and Unreal Tournament were about this sort of fast-paced freneticism, jumping around, rocket launchers, you know, Counter-Strike, much more grounded. Much more, you know, military, tactical kind of stuff. You're not using sci-fi weapons and things like that. You're using M4s and Desert Eagles. So it's certainly a different style of game. Now, my experience with Counter-Strike is fairly limited, all things considered. I never got into the multiplayer. I didn't really play almost any multiplayer shooter until Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. That was really when I got heavily invested in a multiplayer first-person shooter. But I did spend a decent chunk of time playing Counter-Strike on the Xbox. that was my platform of choice for Counter-Strike. And I even had the official Prima strategy guide for Counter-Strike that went over all the maps and gave hints on, you know, good spots to look and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So that port to Xbox came out in 2003. And yeah, I don't know how much time I spent with it. You know, memories are very vague. But yeah, I owned the strategy guide, which is really strange because I didn't own that many strategy guides, and it was for a multiplayer shooter. It was strange. But anyways, so we're not playing, obviously, the Xbox port. We're not playing original Counter-Strike. We're not playing CS 1.6. We're not even playing, you know, Counter-Strike Source or whatever, you know, none of that. We're playing Counter-Strike Go for really one simple reason, and that's because it's free to play. And I don't own any other form of Counter-Strike, so there's that. I think for all intents and purposes, Counter-Strike Go, CSGO, is pretty much Counter-Strike. I think the fundamentals are... it's not like a reimagining of Counter-Strike. It's not a remake of Counter-Strike. It's still I mean, I guess it sort of is a remake, but I'm accepting it as viable. So we're gonna practice with bots. We're gonna do I can't practice. Oh, I can practice. Okay, we want to do Dust 2. It's the most famous multiplayer map of all time. I don't think there's even really any contention there. I can't imagine any map is more famous than Dust 2 for any game. I highly doubt it. So let's do that. Let's do medium. We'll do medium bots. Here we go. I don't remember much about how to play Counter-Strike, but what's interesting, well, for one, it's not designed around capture the flag or free-for-all. It's teams, counter-terrorists versus terrorists, and there is a bomb that needs to be planted and then possibly disarmed, which is very interesting. And another thing is that in the default mode of Counter-Strike, there is no... there's no respawning. Once you die, you're done for the round, which is also quite a bit different. And you don't pick up weapons or power-ups or anything like that. You buy weapons and you pick your loadout at the start of each round based on the money you have accumulated. So there's a lot of different things, quite a bit different than the last couple of shooters we've been checking out. Okay, I went the long way. Boom. I killed Dennis. My god, it's a real fucking bloodbath.
I see the bomb carrier. Need backup.
Shit. Okay, so the terrorists have planted the bomb. Boom, baby.
Nice shot.
There we go. We're defusing. And we win. Easy. I'm the MVP. Okay. And that was one round. And now we got some money. So let's move on. We'll try an SMG. The UMP. Probably my all-time favorite SMG.
Fire in the hole. Anyone else hear that? En route. I can use some help.
So there's still no aiming down the sights. We're not at that point in video game development history.
The bomb is down. Good one. 2 guys left.
The fuck? These bots are pretty shit, man.
Nice work,
Okay,
everyone.
we may have to bump up the bot difficulty. These are pretty brain dead. Okay. Let's try, a rifle. How about the M4A4? An all-time classic. No doubt. Ooh! So again, time to kill. Very drastically lowered. We saw some extremely low time to kill in Quake 3 and Unreal with, like, the sniper rifle in Unreal Tournament. That time to kill is insane. But here, pretty much across the board, you're looking at, what are these bots doing? Holy shit. across the board, you're looking at very, very low time to kill. And when you combine that with the fact that you can't respawn, it makes for a very tense match. Because you have to be on your fucking game, you know, and you have to be acutely aware, and you have to be really good at aiming. And so, you know, Counter-Strike, just the bar is set kind of high for a skill level, I think. And I, for one, I don't really care for Counter-Strike. I don't care for search and destroy modes in, like, Call of Duty. I like being able to respawn as much as possible. I like just running around, you know, just fast-paced, submachine gun, get a couple kills, die, get a couple kills, die, you know, that sort of thing. That's what I enjoy. I like just keeping things going. I don't like to see, I mean, this is a well-known fact if you watch my channel. I don't like to sit and watch the screen. So that's that. Let's try the XM 1014. And let's follow the boys. I believe there's also friendly fire, which is fun. I don't know if it's on or not by default. I imagine it is. Oh my god. Holy shit. I got one kill throughout all that. So far, we definitely have done the best with the SMG. So yeah, I mean, I like to constantly be playing a video game when I'm playing a video game, and I don't like to be stressed about dying. So there's all that.
Need support. Roger that.
Oh my god, watching this is... Jesus. So yeah, needless to say, I'm not really a big Counter-Strike fan. But my personal feelings aside, I certainly cannot deny that it's one of the best games of all time. We got the AWP. This is a classic. The ultimate sniper rifle. You can actually look down the scope, pop somebody in the head. Boom. That was not in the head, but you get the idea. Oh. Boom. Dead.
That makes 3.
I could just sit on the bomb point. I could snipe anybody that's foolish enough to come in. Yeah, so obviously this version looks a lot nicer, plays a lot nicer, but this is still fundamentally the same Counter-Strike experience I had on the Xbox in the early 2000s. What? What? Oh, there's two spots. Well, sure, if I had played a lot of Counter-Strike, I would know that.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that now. Okay. Well, we have a pistol, so... Fucking Christ. It's certainly not 100% realistic, is it? That guy took like 5 bullets to the chest and then one-shot me.
We got them all. Let's defuse that bomb.
Dude, why didn't you defuse the bomb? What? There was a bomb. There was... You knew... What? Oh, maybe he just thought he couldn't... He didn't have time. So he wanted to run away from the bomb. Alright, let's try the Mangg 7. I don't need... Oh, this is like a... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's like a weird shotgun.
Bomb carrier inside. That makes 3 left. Yes.
Fuck.
Guarding the drop bomb.
I'm pretty injured. I need to find a med kit.
Covering the bomb.
Yeah, I know. There's no med
You
kit.
hear that? I need help over here.
We'll flank them. There might be a run button, but probably not.
Could use some help.
So yeah, I mean, for me, I'll pick Call of Duty any day of the week. I just prefer that style of just arcade shooters compared to a tactical shooter. But fuck me. I guess they're not useless. But also, like, I'm playing it like Call of Duty. That's the problem. This is why I don't play Search and Destroy. I just run around until I see somebody and hope I kill them first. Jesus Christ. It's like watching my niece play Counter-Strike. What the fuck, man? Oh, God. I can't believe this game is tied. Oh, eat a dick, you dumbass. Alright, let's try the AUG. The AUG's a fun gun. You can actually aim down the scope. Hell yeah. That's a big factor for me. That makes it feel more like Call of Duty.
I think I heard something.
Oh, I dropped my AUG. I was trying to throw a grenade. I guess I didn't buy any grenade.
3 guys left.
Fuck me, dude. I did 96 damage. It wasn't enough. What the hell am I watching?
We have one lone bad guy.
Turn around, man. What? That wasn't even close to him. I don't know how many rounds it goes on for. It seems like a lot.
Let's go.
Guess we'll try the SCAR now. Comes with a full-on scope. Boom. Boom. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. What's that called? An ace? Did I just ace? Well, there's plenty of achievements. I guess I'll stick with this gun. It's pretty solid. Yeah, but I mean, it's... Counter-Strike has been going very strong for 2 decades. It's gonna go very strong for another 2 decades and more. I don't know if Counter-Strike will ever really die. You know, I think it'll always be supported in some...
Only one guy left. At the entry point.
Nice. But I mean, fucking Unreal Tournament. I know Unreal Tournament is not as big as Counter-Strike. It really isn't. But they're both on the best games of all time list. They both were released around the same time. But now Unreal Tournament is not available to purchase or play officially in any way. Whereas Counter-Strike every single day tops the Steam charts. And I think part of that is due to it being the updated CSGO. I don't know if, like, if all that was available was just, like, old school CS 1.6 or whatever, you know, and it was real dated looking. I don't know if that would be number 1. So, I think there's a lesson here.
Status?
He's gonna go fucking, yep.
Checking their entry point. We're clear.
He planted it, probably planted at A, right? We're assuming A. Yep.
2 bad guys left. All clear.
Dude, I gotta go. I gotta pistol it. Just ignore him, he can't hit you.
Need backup. Roger that.
Easy.
Counter-terrorists win.
There you have it.
We did it.
So, like I said, it's not a game that I'm gonna be playing regularly, but neither is Quake Live. Like, I'm, you know, if I am in the mood for a multiplayer first-person shooter, it's gonna be Overwatch, probably number 1. Number 2 is probably a Call of Duty of some kind. Number 3 is probably a Battlefield of some kind. And you'll notice all of those are much more modern shooter. But I can't deny that for these subgenres, like a tactical shooter and an arena shooter, even though those subgenres are not my thing, there's definitely some winners from back in the day. And Counter-Strike is still cream of the crop for tactical shooters. Okay, so they do have a deathmatch mode. That's good. I don't like... Okay. So, okay, they have team versus team, free-for-all, classic. Casual, I assume, is literally what we just did. War games, good luck having them try and tell you what this is. And then Danger Zone, something. But yes, I think casual is the traditional mode, non-competitive. But I do like that there is just a standard deathmatch. I don't know how many people play Counter-Strike for a deathmatch, but maybe. Maybe there are other people that don't like to sit there and wait for the respawn. Hard to say. But there you have it. Like I said, I didn't really need to make the video, but I think if you can... It's hard to say. We played against some really stupid bots. Alright, let me just... Let's go up against expert bots. Just for a couple rounds. Because those were really dumb bots. The bots we went up against in Unreal Tournament were a lot better than that. They actually could hit me pretty reliably. Let's play terrorist this time. Not that I am going to plant the bomb. But alright, we got the Desert Eagle, the classic overpowered handgun. Shit, we're all there. Okay. Gotta hit. Gotta kill. Nice. Domed him. Oh my god. Okay, even the expert bots don't seem to be that great. Let's try the AK, classic terrorist weapon. Man, like, I remember playing Perfect Dark, and if you put some of those bots on the highest level, fucking, they were cracked, man. It was ridiculous. flanking. It's an important strategy. Bots never suspect. Fuck! Alright, maybe I should have supported my team better. Okay, let's try the P90. Like from Stargate, SG-1.
Grenade.
Nuh-uh. Damn, seems powerful. Okay, that's not a good fight.
I need help here. I am on my way.
I'm gonna go plant the bomb. That's what good terrorists do. Bomb's planted, baby. And now I failed to jump. Okay, here we go. And then you wait. I feel like this is a disadvantageous position. All right. Yeah, so they still seem not great, I guess. Let's try the Negev. Here we go. This is a fucking gun. Oh, God. Should I be behind cover? I should probably be behind some cover. I don't know. Maybe just run up and spray. That can't be correct. Fuck this gun, holy shit. Better off with the pistol, I'm almost dead. Okay.
That makes 3 left.
That dude is... Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's watch this. I mean, they're definitely smarter. But nowhere near like a real player. And this is expert bots.
I am planting the bomb.
I wonder if they deliberately just make them not that great, even on the highest level, just to encourage people to play against real other players. Maybe. Alright, there you have it. Okay, I think that's enough for Counter-Strike. For a video I didn't need to make in the first place. There you have it. You've heard of Counter-Strike. You've probably played Counter-Strike. Nothing else needs to be said. Certainly one of the best games of all time. My name is Mangg, and I'll see you fine folks around.